on YouTube? It is your girl Jay here with another video, except for this time it's a story time that I have for you guys. As you can tell by the title, this is the time that I met the side chick, sis. Yes, sis, I met the side chick. And come to think about it, could I have been the side chick? Anywho, so let's go ahead and get right on into the story. So at this time, I would say I was around 20 years old and I had been dating this guy. We're gonna call him Steve. I had been dating Steve for about 2 years. Steve was tall, brown skin, athletic build, you know, a little cutie patootie or whatever. And on this particular day, he calls me, he says,
"Yo, babe, I'm around your way. I'm gonna come pick you up. We're gonna chill today."
So I'm like, okay, boo, come go and see me then, boo. Now, let me tell you one thing about Steve. Steve, he was very inconsistent. Like, he was not a consistent guy throughout the entire time that we were together. And you know, you always have those speculations that something is going on behind your back, but you just don't quite know what it is. But you know, that woman intuition be like, oh sis, he trying to play you on the low. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get those feelings. And like I said, he was never ever consistent. Like, never. Like, there were moments where we would be together for an entire week, and then the next week I would never hear from Steve. Steve wouldn't call me. Steve, I wouldn't see him. He wouldn't come by. When I go to his house, he wasn't home, or he wasn't letting me in. I would call his phone. I would even change my voice into a man, like, "Hello, can I speak to Steve, please?" And his sister would be like, Steve ain't here, and I know what she would click, and all that good stuff. Like, yeah, like, it was just straight up like that all the time. And so this particular day, we'll call this being on again. He calls me, he tells me he wants to come see me. So he picks me up, he hop in his ride or whatever, you know, he's like, yo, I'm gonna take you shopping, you know, we're gonna go home, we're gonna cook together, you know, we're gonna just chill and relax out today. And I'm like, okay, boo, that's what's up, you know what I'm saying? That's my Steve, that's my boo, okay. I used to, you know, smoke a little, so don't do that no more though. You know, so I'm feeling good. You know, we chill, we ride and stuff, I love seat tilt back, you know, like, that's my boo. That's my man Steve. That's how I was feeling. Like, I felt like I was like the ish. So we get after the shopping and all that was done. We get back to the crib. I cook him a little dinner. And you know, we're sitting back watching TV, chilling, laughing and joking. He said, "Hey babe, you mind twisting my hair?" I was like, okay Steve, sure. You know, you done all this stuff for me. I don't mind twisting your hair, babe. And then my man, I'm like, I don't even know how to twist hair at all. I know how to twist something else, but I don't know how to twist hair. But we gonna try this today just for you, Steve. Twisting his hair, and we're talking and we're laughing and we vibing. Everything is just great. And it was a summer day, so we had the windows up. You know, the kids was out playing, the birds were chirping. You know what I'm saying? So it was just a bomb day. Next thing I know, I hear somebody say, ain't nobody calling my baby name. It must be somebody's mom calling some other child's name. It can't nobody call. And it just got more aggressive. We're like, I'm like, oh shit. It can't be nobody calling for their child like that. So Steve looks at me and I'm looking at Steve. I'm like, what's going on, bruh? So he hops up. I hop up too, because I don't know what's going on. So I hop up with him. So we look out the window together, and it's this girl standing outside, right outside his window. And he's like, oh shit. And I'm like, oh shit. And she was a cute little girl too. I ain't gonna lie. Mom was really, really cute. She was a little thick little thing. You know what I'm saying? She was really cute. 5'5", 11 with brown eyes. Is that how it's all about? I don't know. But anyway, she was a cute little girl. So I'm like, okay, this dude tried to play me, bruh. So he rushes down, so he's like,
"Yo, stay here, okay? Don't go nowhere. Don't move. Don't come outside. Don't do nothing."
And I'm like, whoa, bruh. Why are you telling me not to go outside? If I want to go outside and see about this girl, I can. Don't be telling me not to go outside. So he goes outside. And I just stood there looking out the window. So he's rushing down the stairs, get to her. They come to face with each other. And she was like, I've been calling your phone. Why you ain't been answering your phone? I don't know what you got going on. You said you was going to do this, that, and the third. I ain't heard nothing from you. Like, what's going on? Why you trying to play me, whatever? Let's go upstairs. We can talk about it. Steve was like, look, man, you can't go upstairs. You know what I'm saying? I got something going on upstairs. You can't go up there. I got something going on. She's like, oh, really, Steve? So that's how you gonna try to play me? You not gonna let me upstairs? Whatever. Then he finally tells her, he's like, yo, I got my girl up there. When I tell you head started flipping, shit started turning, I mean, it was like a whole nother chick came out in this girl, right? I'm like, oh.
Snap. It's about to go down.
So she was, as soon as he said that to her, she goes and pops the trunk. I think she about to pop the trunk, like literally pop the trunk. You feel me? But she didn't do that. What she started doing, she started throwing out all his stuff in the middle of the street, Jordan, shoes, everything she could get her hands on. She started throwing it in the middle of the street. She said, how could you try to play me? She said, how could you try to play me? You da-da-da-da. Like, we been together, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what you been doing behind my back. I've been paying your bills. I said, yo, yeah, I guess when she said I've been paying your bills, I'm like, bruh, she been paying your bills? I mean, how do you afford to do all this stuff for me? Is she paying your bills? The fuck? So, girl, he was like, yo, you need to chill, stop throwing my stuff out. You know what I'm saying? That's my stuff, you bugging, whatever. Next thing I know, Shorty takes off. And you know what she going to. Shorty takes off like this, bow. She running to the apartment door. I'm like, oh, hell no, I ain't about to get involved in that. You ain't about to come up here and box me up. You better check Steve. That's who you need to check so I could run to the door. Because I knew she was going to come. I knew she was going to come knocking on that door, sis. I knew she was going to try to bust that down. So I run to the door. Right as soon as I turned the lock, bruh, my hand to God, she was twisting the door. She was twisting the door, about to come through. So next thing I know, she's all mad. She started, boo, 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 boo. Open up the door, you stupid, da, da, da. I know you in there. You been sleeping with Steve or whatever. I'm his lady, da, 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 da. And I'm just standing there looking at the peephole like, sis, you not coming in here, sis. I'm sorry. I know you mad at Steve, but you need to handle that with Steve because you ain't getting up in her. Steve be lucky if he get to come back up at her. And it's his place, okay? So then Steve starts running. I see Steve running up the steps or whatever because I'm looking through the peephole. Next thing I know, girl, sis started boxing this man up. When I tell you she was boxing him up, bruh. Steve in the corner like this, taking all them punches, bruh. He was just eating them. She was like, I can't believe you, da-da-da-da. You did this to me, bruh. Like how we been together. I done da-da-da-da for you. Bow, bow, bow. Every stick, every punch she landed on this dude, yo, it was some hurt in every punch, bruh. That was like, yo, you really, really tried it, bro. Like, you really, really tried it. And Steve is just in the corner, hunched over, just taking every single punch. And she boxing him up. When I tell you, sis, like, she literally was boxing this dude up, bro. And then the neighbor comes out and she was like, what's going on? I'm gonna go call the police. If you guys don't cut this out right now, I'm calling the police right now. Da-da-da-da. So then, sis got her last punch in. When I tell you, she socked him cold in the eye. Bam. F you, Steve. I'm done with you. I don't care nothing about you no more. Don't call my phone. We over with. Steve was like, oh my God, you hit me in my eye. How could you do this? You hit me in my eye like that. And she's like, F you, Steve. I ain't messing with you no more. I can't believe you. So she runs down the stairs, girl. She out. She peels out. And so Steve comes to the door, banging on the door. Let me in. Let me in there. Steve, is that you? Is that you, Steve, knocking on the door? What? Hello? He's like, boo, 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 boo. Let me in the house. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And it's nothing that I could do, especially with the police. If the police about to get called, I cannot keep him out his crib. So what I did was, first off, I went to the other side of the house to make sure that Shorty was gone because, you know, I ain't had time for all that. I wasn't about to get beat up behind you and messed up that pretty young face that I had going on back then. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna let you in, but first we gonna make sure Shorty gone first. So I go and I look out the window, Shorty's gone, so I go back and just that part of me in that moment, I'm just like, should I open his door? I know it's his house, but I just want him to just sit out there and just feel the heat, just soak in all that hurt. Because I don't want to hear your lies. I don't want to see your face. I don't want to hear your excuses as to why this happened. I don't need all that. I don't want to hear all that because it's nothing going to be nothing but lies. And after about a minute or so, I opened up the door. So I opened up the door, girl. I see his face. He's sweating, got scratches, got a black eye. He holding his eye. He's like, baby, I'm so sorry. I mean, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's all he kept saying. He didn't even have an explanation. He couldn't tell me why this happened or nothing. I mean, he didn't have it. So I'm like, okay, Steve, that's fine. Take me home. You done already got your ass beat, bro. Ain't nothing more that I need to do to you. You gonna soak in this, so just take me home. We good? Ain't no bad. It ain't no thing. I'm young, okay? I still have life to live. And at this time, he was older than me. I think he was probably about 30, 31. So I was like, you know, at the end of the day, I probably wouldn't end up with you 9 times out of 10 anyway. You know, this was fun while it lasted. Really fun. But it's time for me to go home. So yeah, girl. So he's crying. He holding his up. I'm so sorry. I don't know what I'm going to do without you. I didn't mean it, Jake. Just forgive me, babe. Bruh, no. We're done. Like, I don't care how many tears you cry. And then on top of that, bruh, she paying your bill. She doing this, that, and the third for you. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ain't nothing to a real one. Ain't nothing to a boss. Yeah, I know. I just walked it up with Jay-Z and Beyonce. Don't judge me. But yeah, so he took me home, girl. On the way home, he's crying, begging, and pleading like, please just stay with me. I'm so sorry. I'll do whatever. This would never happen again. Da da da. And I'm in my mind, I'm like, yes, it will. It'll happen again. And you're gonna probably call her probably next week, and you're gonna try to resolve things with her or whatever. And so eventually, probably about 2 weeks later, he calls. Steve is calling on the phone, sis. Steve is calling. Steve calls, we make amends, and I forgave him, of course. I was like, okay, you know what? This was like the first time of actually getting caught cheating, so I'm not gonna hold this against him, even though I know in my mind that he was never consistent with our relationship. And so we made up, and he ended up doing the same thing over and over. He started doing the same thing again, but you know that whole pattern where he would disappear and I wouldn't hear from him. And then I went through his phone one night and I found out that he was still dealing with the girl. So after that second time, I was like, okay, we're done. You're completely trying to play before food now. This is something that I don't have to accept from a man. Like I'm too good of a woman to even allow you to continue to treat me this way. So we ended the relationship, and now I have found the love of my life. I'm super happy with who God has brought into my life. Like I have literally grown up with my husband now. So you know, with everything you know you go through with men, you know, shit happens. Oh well. But that is the time that I met the side chick. Yes, I know it was crazy, and I'm so happy that I didn't get beat up. Because I really think she would have probably bossed me up the way she was handling him, girl. Whew. Hallelujah. But yeah, so that is all that I have for you today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this story time. I hope it wasn't too long or too crazy. And please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Also, how you felt about this video that I did for you today. As far as my story time, I know it's pretty crazy. I know you guys are like, what the hell, Jay? But it's my truth. This is the incident that happened to me, so why not share it with the world, right? Right, that's how I felt too. And hope you enjoyed this story time. I love you guys, and I will see you on my next video. Peace.